Let's be clear here. You don't have any problem with the whistleblowing action by the federal government. You don't have any problem with that.
It's wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
Yes.
But some of your colleagues have one time, I think around the month of November or the early part of this year, we're gathered in Abuja advocating for a whistleblowing legislation or some form of action to support whistleblowing in the country from the federal government. And yet you say it's wishful thinking.
Now, when you want to do a program that you know will affect us positively, first of all, there must be legislation. And I heard from her saying that there will be legislation. And so you don't do matters like this through press statements. You wait for the period when the legislation comes. We look at the substance of the legislation, the merit of it, and that legislation is not out. We don't know the content thereof. And the Minister of Finance is listing conditions and already divulging the contents of that proposed legislation. So, and that's why I say it's a distraction. Otherwise, if it's something that is a program that is meant to achieve results, you will wait for us to look at the legislation or the draft of it. We look at it. People bring inputs here and there, and then it gets to the Senate. So you don't even know whether the Senate will approve that bill, whether it will be passed, whether Nigerians will support it, and then you just go ahead 2 days to Christmas and say, bring information, we reward you, as if that will replace the salary that is missing.